Today we're talking belly fat. I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips to help shrink belly fat fast. Because if you're anything like me, this is an area that I do tend to gain weight and hold on to weight. It sometimes feels like the rest of my body will slim down so much quicker than my belly. So I'm going to share with you what has helped me and hundreds of thousands of women that I have coached and looked after over the past decade, both virtually and in person. And I have a little giveaway that is going to be super helpful too, so stay tuned for that. Or if you can't wait, just tap the link around this video to see the little freebie I've hooked you up with. So the first thing we got to talk about is, of course, diet, right? If we are having foods that don't do well with our body, for example, I'm gluten intolerant. If I have gluten, my belly is super bloated and distended. It just doesn't look great. Dairy, I can tolerate a little better, but to be honest, I probably should cut that out too for the ultimate flat belly. I mean, limiting those foods that don't do well for you is one of the first steps. And then of course, looking at your processed food intake and all of that can make a big difference as well. So just looking over your diet. If you're not sure of what foods do or don't work well for you, keep a journal of your symptoms and the foods you're eating, and you can probably figure that out. Number 2 is it is way easier to eat less calories than it is to try and just burn a ton of calories through your exercise. So many of us, think that, okay, 500 calories, like that's really not that much, if I'm gonna have a dessert or something like that. But if you do that multiple times a week, it will take you hours to burn 500 calories, even doing the most intense, vigorous, hardcore workout. So you're much better off to be mindful of the calories that you're consuming and making sure you're not overdoing it, which is tricky. I mean, especially if you like sweets like I do. My biggest secret is having Amino H2O, which is a branched chain amino acid supplement. It's just a powder with a scoop. You add it to water. It tastes absolutely incredible, yet it's calorie, carb, and sugar-free, gluten-free, vegetarian, all of that good stuff. Tastes so good. We have 2 different flavors, tropical mango and wild watermelon. I like to have mine in a shaker cup like this. I put a scoop in and then just shake it up. You can have it any time of day because there's no stimulants or caffeine, but the best time to have it is during your workout. That's because your body takes these amino acids and gives them directly to your muscles so that you can recover post-workout, so that during your workout you'll have more energy, endurance, stamina to keep going. And we also place some electrolytes in here to really give you that added hydration boost, which also helps with the energy and recovery too. So good. This is the original tropical mango flavor. Absolutely love it. And today, with your purchase of Amino H2O, you are going to get your choice of YogaBURN program that you can do right alongside your healthy eating routine, right from home, 15-minute workouts. You get to choose from Trim Core, Total Body, YogaBURN, or the Booty Challenge, which if you're like me, I'm always working on this little thing, trying to get it up there. And when I stick to my workouts religiously, I really do see a difference in my hips, the way that my hips look, and the way that my butt and legs look too. So I love the Booty Challenge. But whichever one you want, you get the full 12-week program for free. Like, I'm not kidding around. The whole thing, you get access to it forever. It's yours. It's my gift to you with your purchase of Amino H2O today. So comment, gift, or tap the link around this video and grab yours now. That leads me into the next thing. Exercise is so key for a flat belly. It just is. I mean, I really think that it's kind of skewed the whole abs are made in the kitchen because yes, if you have a lot of excess fat, that's going to make it much trickier to have a flat belly. However, especially as a woman, a mother, a grandmother, if you have not worked those muscles, especially post-pregnancy, it's so much harder for the belly to be flat. I mean, I had a C-section and I've had to work incredibly hard to reestablish connection with my deep core and with the lower aspect of my core where I was cut. I mean, the trim core challenge is great for that, but we need to work the muscles of the deep core as well as the internal and external obliques, the muscles in our back, our TVA, which is the deep core, and our RA rectus abdominis, which is the six-pack muscle, the one that you can see most on the top. Work your core, and it's as easy as 15 minutes a couple times a week. If you really want to shrink the belly, watch your diet, avoid food intolerances and processed foods, and get a smart core routine. We also do, I don't want to go too much into trim core because I'm here to talk about Amino H2O, but trim core is amazing because we do HIIT workouts inside the trim core challenge, which create the afterburn effect. The afterburn effect means that your metabolism is at an elevated rate for 24 to 48 hours post-workout, and that is one of the key of the YogaBURN workouts, is activating that afterburn effect. So that was tip number 3, was your exercise, working your core, and creating the afterburn effect. The 4th tip is to lower your stress and boost your sleep, because stress causes our cortisol to rise. And I know this is like all the rage. I feel like I've been talking about cortisol for like 5 years, but now everyone's talking about cortisol, and I feel like I'm the one being a broken record because you're seeing it everywhere. But cortisol puts our body into fat storing mode. It's not great for our hormones. It's not great like the rest of our hormones. That cortisol puts everything out of whack, and it causes our body to go into more of fat storage mode instead of fat burning mode. So yeah, get that sleep in there. Use your tools for stress management. For me, it's exercise, it's having a shower, it's washing my hair, it's putting on my favorite comfy t-shirt, it's getting a hug from my son, it's when my husband holds my hand, it's having my favorite dessert once a week. I mean, really find those little indulgences that help bring your stress down. I think sometimes the things that we like to do actually cause us more stress sometimes. Like if we like having, you know, a glass or 2 of wine at night, sometimes we end up going overboard and having too much. That creates more stress. If we like shopping but we end up spending too much money, that creates more stress. I mean, it's finding the things that truly deep down decrease stress for you. Dancing in the living room, going for a drive with the sunroof down, whatever it is, find those things, make a list of those things, because sometimes when you feel stressed, it's like, oh, I can't even think of what I want to do right now. And if you have a list of those things, then you can just pull on those. So that's number 4. And number 5 is having your community, not just your community in real life, your virtual community. It's me, it's the other women doing YogaBURN. If you're on Facebook, you know we have amazing YogaBURN tribe, over 130,000 members that are all doing YogaBURN, commenting, connecting, sharing, cheering on one another, supporting one another, and lifting each other up. Women are such creatures of connection. We really do need it. So make sure that's something that you have built into your life too. And those are my 5 tips. I mean, maybe a little bit out of the box, some of them. But those are my 5 tips for shrinking belly fat. If you're serious about this, if you haven't gotten a noticeable change when it comes to the belly before, grab Amino H2O at an amazing price today and get the Trim Core Challenge. You are absolutely going to love it. I see Maria is saying, hey Zoe, I'm loving HIIT. I restarted 2 weeks ago, and every time I do it, it gets easier. I know, isn't that incredible how just brilliantly made our bodies are, that they are so adaptive? That's why it's so important to keep going with your workouts and push yourself, because yeah, it's incredible. And I see Evelyn, I just want to read one more little message that came in. Evelyn says, I'm drinking some right now. Just did Trim Core Challenge. Yummy watermelon, my fave. I mean, it's not just me you have to take my word for, okay? You will see real women on the next page. You will see some results. You will see and read what they have to say. The combo of YogaBURN and Amino H2O is absolutely incredible. branched chain amino acids are something I've been having since I was 20. Like, I'm 36 now, okay? We're pushing over 15 years of using amino acids because I truly believe they're one of the easiest, nicest things you can add to your diet that's no calories, no carbs, no sugar, depending on which one you get, and really adds to your results. So who doesn't want a little boost and a little fast track to those workout results, right? I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your day. Take advantage of this deal right now while you can get it. My little gift to you. It's the start of a new month. Cheers. Let's go for it. Big hugs. Lots of love. Bye-bye.